Good morning, everybody. Theo the Juggernaut with you Monday morning. What can we say about the weekend? Lots of great stuff going on. Unfortunately, we cannot say the same about our Winnipeg Jets. They are home today, sucking up, healing all their battle wounds. But hey, life goes on. You got to be young. Everybody's young once in a while, but you got to learn and get your licks kicks once in a while. Let's start off with the Brandon Wheat Kings. They took on the Saskatoon Blades Friday and Saturday night, demolishing them on Friday 8-1. And then continuing on Saturday with a 6-3 victory. Jordan Paperny in both games for them. Consistently 65 seconds left in the Friday game. Lost his shutout bid there. But the boys played well, 8-1, like I said. Reed Duke with 4 goals. Congratulations. Connor Gutenberg, Stelio Mateos, and Tyler Coetzer finishing up the scoring as well. Mr. Zach Russell scoring his first dub goal. Congratulations, Zach, on your wonderful day. As mentioned, Saturday they went in again. They played the same Saskatoon Blades, winning 6-3. That's now 5 in a row with a record of 12-7-3. They're climbing up that division standing, so it's good to see the Wheaties doing well, finding their chemistry, their mojo, if you will. And finally, on Saturday's game, Jordan Paperny with 30 saves out of 31. Reed Duke again with 2 more goals. So we had 6 goals in 2 games. Tanner Kaspick, Tyler Coulter, and Rylan Bettens also with his first dub goal in the Saturday game. Congratulations on him, Rylan. Good work. They have a couple of games. The next game is on Wednesday. They take on, I forget who they take on, but we'll get to them Wednesday on our Wednesday morning show. Congratulations to the Wheat Kings. As for our Winnipeg Jets, well, we were all young once. We were all little once. We all had to have our butt kicks once in a while. And it turns out the game in Philly and the game in Boston was exactly the same. 2 teams that decide to get under your skin, kind of that thorn in your side kind of mentality of hockey, and got the Jets completely off their game plan. No more fluidity, no more moving the puck from defense to offense. They got nicked in the butt real quick, real soon. Both games saw an early decision made by an official or by terrible play in the defensive zone that put the Jets behind the 8 ball right away. We all saw what happened in Philly with the no call. Well, the same thing happened in Boston. I mean, not taking the body on the first goal, shot right through the legs, and starting the scoring off against with Boston. Didn't look like a great game. It was a 4-0 game until Adam Lowry decided to score, making it 4-1. A little bit different last night in Carolina. Hurricanes played a different type of game. It looked very static, and what I mean by that is there was no fluid, there was no rush to the game, there was no energy in the game whatsoever by both teams. Carolina outshot the Jets 18-11 and 7-7 in the second. And by that time, the game was pretty much out of reach. It was a 2-0 game. Mark Scheifele scored from a good pass from Blake Wheeler to make it 2-1, but the Jets just couldn't build any momentum whatsoever, losing the game 3-1 finally. Connor Hellebuck did make some fantastic saves, an amazing blocker save halfway through the second to keep it that way and to keep the game within reach. However, no Jets were really putting any pressure on the Hurricanes whatsoever. And it just looked like a filthy, sloppy, ugly, let's get home game because I don't feel like playing in Carolina. I don't agree with that kind of mentality whatsoever. I think Paul Maurice has got to reel in the troops here, get those little guys understanding that this is hockey. And of course we can't expect the Jets to win all 82 games. Let's get that straight. I mean, they had a wonderful run here at home, winning 4 in a row. And they were doing pretty well, or 4 out of 5 I should say. They were doing really well at home in front of their home team, in front of their home fans. But the bottom line is you got to win on the road as well. Last year, when they went on this Central Division 4-game road swing, we all know what happened going 0-4. We can't see that happen here in the final 2 games against Minnesota and then the back-to-back with Nashville. So maybe Paul Maurice is trying to figure this out. It's a good idea perhaps to split this 5-game road trip into a 3 and then into a 2. That way it doesn't feel like a 5-game home swing. But the boys are at home right now. They're licking their wounds. They're putting salt in there. Getting the salt out of the wounds, I should say. Stars just weren't aligned up, bottom line. The Carolina game was just disorganized. You really got to reel in the troops and kind of put them together. I will say, though, Brandon Tanev, a bright spot. He's a firecracker. That kid can move all over the ice. He hits, he bumps, he plays good defense, he moves the puck to the offensive side. Maybe give him a chance to play in the second line, Paul. What do you think? Also, Chase DeLeo, his second game healthy scratch. You bring this kid up. You know he had a great preseason. You know he moved the puck well. You know he's got line mates like Kopp and those guys in the lineup with him. What's to think, Bremistrov can maybe get a cold perhaps, or maybe take a healthy scratch himself. I mean, you're not kicking him down, but you brought Chase up for a reason. Let's see what the kid can do. And I mean, it is against Minnesota too, so it's going to be maybe perhaps a faster game. Not as bumpy and not as gritty, but nonetheless, Minnesota will be a good test. They are a Central Division foe, so we need those 2 points, boys. Let's put it together. They got a couple days off, like we said. They play on Wednesday, and then on Friday they take on the Nashville Predators in Nashville, and they come home on Sunday before the Grey Cup. That gives me the noon. And to finish off today's podcast, or today's listener, a big shout out to our boy, Keenan LaFrance. I mean, here's a kid, Winnipeg hometown kid, Winnipeg Rifle kid, U of M kid, coming up through the ranks, always being second fiddle to somebody else. And here he is, almost outputting his entire season's stats in last night's game, Ottawa defeating Edmonton to get their bid to the Grey Cup. He went 25 carries, 157 yards in that snowbelt football game yesterday afternoon. 1 touchdown. So well done, Keenan LaFrance. Congratulations. Huge shout out to you. Well done. And that'll be it for me. I'm Theo the Juggernaut. We'll see you on Wednesday. Hopefully we have some good news. We'll see what happened with the Moose, see if they get their stats figured out and updated as well. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.